y'all.
Welcome to Rum Punch and Beignets with your favorite Teedies, TDB and
Teedy Dime. We're here to give you our unfiltered opinions on current events and everyday life.
So sit back, relax with your favorite drink as we give you this
Teedy
Teedy realness. All right, y'all. So we are back this week with Rum Punch and Beignets. Before we get started, we have to tell you about Blue Mics. So let's talk about it. Blue Mics help creators of all kinds find and raise their voices by making the coolest microphones and headphones on the planet. Here at Boot Crew Media, we use Blue Mics on every episode to bring you the professional sound you are hearing right now. If you would like, please learn more at bluemic.com.
I love the way you say that. That is so beautiful.
Thank you. I've been kind of practicing. I'm lying. I haven't.
You're natural.
But like I was saying, we are back with this week's Jose, and we are discussing karmic energy and energy transference. Now, before we get all into it, let me just explain what the two are. So karmic energy is the spiritual principle of cause and effect, where intent and action influences the future. And then energy transference is the process of energy being relocated from one host to another. In our case, one person to another. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I am a firm believer in both of these terms. Like, I feel like your intentions, good or bad, affects others, and also the outcome of whatever the situation would be. One of my favorite sayings that my papa used to always say is not what you say or do, but how you say and do it. Mm-hmm. That's some real shit, though.
Mm-hmm. Now for me, I've been kind of dabbling lately. As I told y'all in an early episode, I write for MadisonJ.com. I'm the spiritual editor in chief. So with spirituality, I've tend to dabble in energy transference. So like I've been messing around with like learning about reflexology and all this shit. So it's definitely possible to transfer your energy to other people. Mm-hmm. Especially when you enter an atmosphere or around a person, you can definitely feel like most people now say vibes. Yeah, energy. You can feel all that. We as humans are actual conductors of energy. If you're trained or gifted enough, you can actually read people's aura, which is essentially their energy.
Right.
And if you learn about auras a little bit deeper, different auras are different colors. Like one thing I learned is that like a healed aura is more like a blue, icy, light, cold kind of color. But if you're in turmoil, that shit'll just radiate all over you. It'd be orange and red, like lava almost. But that's like a totally different rabbit hole. We're not gonna go there today. And I just get really annoyed, like when you talk about energy or karma or whatever. I just get annoyed when people say vibes. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
Well, they have to make it cool, for the hip people. They gotta make it cool. They gotta have their own little slang,
And I hate that discussing vibes or energy is so like mainstream now, because so many people I think don't really understand the deepness of the whole conversation. Right. They just be like vibes, but it's like, okay, you're not really knowing like whatever situation you put yourself into. Like, if you in a certain situation with different people or different atmosphere, all of that can interact with you with whatever energy you have. And if you let it and you're not strong enough or solid, it can knock you or your energy off base.
Right. And I think also what people fail to realize, when you say like you're having bad days or you're going through back-to-back trauma type stuff, usually it has something to do with the type of energy that you have around you. It has something to do with the energy within yourself that you haven't dealt with it. You might be holding on to some anguish, some hatred, whatever the case may be. You might be holding on to something that's very toxic, and that's just spewing out into your everyday life. And vice versa, you're you're probably healed and you're probably radiating such amazing energy, and everything that might happen, even if it's bad, turns into good. So it's
Mhm.
all about your energy. Now, you did mention aura readings. Have you had an aura reading before?
No, and I would really love to have one.
I've had one, and y'all make sure y'all check out Fatima. Her She just opened up a building, a brick and mortar, I want to say downtown, called Path Awakening. But she was the first one to give me an aura reading, and it was amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. It was
Mm.
really amazing. It was low key scary because some of the things that she picked up on from my aura was like so spot on. And mind you, when you go into the experience, she doesn't really ask you questions.
Right.
Probably the main thing that she might ask, or the person might ask, is like, well, what is it that you have a question about, or what is it that you want to focus on, or what is it that you really want to gain more knowledge on.
Right.
But other than that, like, and you don't even have to answer said question. You could just say, I don't have anything, I just want you to,
And she can pick it
and
out,
she'll
huh?
pick out certain things, and you'll be like, well, I be fucked. How you, girl? And I'm like I said, I'm not a crier. I feel like I mentioned this before. I'm not a crier, but she made me drop a couple of thug tears. I ain't gonna lie, but she was so spot on. And I feel like when you meet new people, usually you'll know if you're gonna like somebody or not, because you
Hmm.
can just pick up on their aura. You could pick up on their energy.
Right.
Sometimes it can be misconstrued. It might just be that person's having a bad day that day, and you picked up that energy, or that person really is a fucked up ass individual, and you're picking up on it. You're sensing it, and some people sense it way stronger than others.
Hmm.
So, like, yeah, I am a firm believer, and I feel like energy is always moving even when you're still, so you're going to pick up on that shit. You're going to be transferring any type of energy. Like, usually if you see somebody, my grandma was so adamant about this. If she was out in the street, she's going to speak. She
Hmm.
always felt like, no, you never know what somebody's going through, so if you just smile and say hello, like, you could change that person's day easily. That is energy transference. Like, you don't know somebody from Adam or Eve, but if
Hmm.
you just say, hey, how you doing? Hey, you look beautiful. Hey, I like your shoes. Whatever the case may be, you're transferring good energy onto them. Now you're probably helping them have a better day than what they were before, or
Right.
vice versa. If you mean mugging everybody, you you must want to fight. Like, so somebody's going to pick up that energy, and they're going to come back at you with it. So now the type of energy you transfer is totally up to you. Like, it depends on what you want to do. It depends on what it is that you're trying to take back in internally. And if, like I said before, if you're always coming into bad situations, or you always feel like
It
you're,
might be you.
yeah, it just might be you.
Hmm.
If you always feel like your luck is bad, it might be you, sis. So you might need to go ahead and change something. And that's why I don't like going around people when I'm sad or when I'm feeling depressed, because I don't want what I'm going through to leak off into other people. Even though sometimes it is necessary to reach out to other people, but you need to know who you're reaching out to. You need someone that's actually going to pour in good stuff to you, and
Right.
not somebody that's going to
Fuck over you.
take
Hmm.
whatever is left of you and just make the situation worse than what it is. And
Hmm.
like I said, it's easy to get energies mixed up. It's easy to get have your good day turn into a bad day because of somebody else. Somebody can call and just change your whole mood. And as the old saying goes, misery loves company. And
Ooh.
I don't do that. I don't do that. No.
Oh, just to piggyback off what you said, yes, yes, no. My daddy always said the people you hang around represent who you are as a person.
Yes.
So the energy that they give to you, they pour into you, that reflects that you reflect are a reflection of that. And I said
Birds
that.
of a feather flock together.
Ooh, yep. I said that to say this: the people you around, they give off energy. They, like we said, they pour into you. You pour into them. And if it's not that type of relationship, friendship, whatever, then you probably need to get
Away
clear.
from, yeah.
Um, So I'll give you a perfect example. If you hang around a bunch of ain't shit people, then you gonna be ain't shit, and that's the energy that y'all carry together.
And y'all ain't shit together. Yep.
Whoop. Another way I think of energy transfers is probably the environment you spend time in. It don't have to necessarily be people. It could be the environment. It could be the type of music you listen to, like what you put into yourself, or be what you end up exuding to others, or what others will see. Even if they don't know you, like B said, like they could see you walking down the street. If you bopping along, happy, bubbly, positive, and you speak to people and you give a kind word, like people see that. Like
Right.
you'll exude like a light. But then if you just a fucked up ass person and crazy, chaotic, that's what you gonna get. Like
Yep.
it's basically what you give is what you receive.
Right.
It's like a give and take thing when it comes to karmic energy and regular positive negative energy. For
Right.
every I learned this in physics and I failed, y'all. I failed physics, okay? Don't tell nobody I told y'all that. So, like I learned in physics, for every action,
And it's the
there's an equal and opposite reaction. So
Hey,
think of
I
it
remember
like
that
that.
one. I
See,
remember
I
that
remember
one.
that one,
Yep.
but I failed the rest of that shit. Sure did.
But that is so true. If you always wondering why people are fucking over you, or why you always seem to be down on money or down on your luck, there's something that you're doing. There's either someone around you, there's an energy or an environment that you're in that is depleting all of your chances of getting more. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you're constantly mean and you're constantly down talking other people, all you're doing is putting it right back on you. Like, yeah, you're exuding that out to everybody
Mm-hmm.
else, but that shit comes right back around. Karma
Definitely.
is real and it's a circle. So whatever you put out is gonna come right back to you. No matter if you always showing love to people, no matter what you're going through, if it's good, bad, the ugly, if you're always showing love to people, the love is gonna come back. So
Mm-hmm.
that those hard times, that the ugliness, the bad is not going to last long. You have to remember that. But if you always doing fucked up shit to people, if you're always mean, if you always hating on somebody,
Or if
guess
you
what?
always talking about you ain't got no money.
Right. Like the way your words speak, they hold
Mm-hmm.
so much power, and people do not understand everything you think, everything that you say, everything that you write is a spell. You are casting a spell on your life or somebody else's life.
Mm-hmm.
That karmic energy is fucking real.
It really is.
Even bad shit that your parents might have did, your grandparents might have did. We talked about this before, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever they have done, if it hasn't came back to them,
It
or it's
will.
gonna
It'll
come
come
back to
back to
somebody
them. Yep.
else. It's going to come back. So you need to be very mindful of how you treat yourself, of how you treat others,
Mm-hmm.
because what's the golden rule? Treat others as you would want them to treat you.
Yes. Yes.
Like that's a real thing. Like these people say this has been written down for centuries. It has been told for centuries because it's actually truth behind it.
Mm-hmm.
There's real truth behind this shit. So get your life together. Like, come on now.
I
Get
mean,
it.
as this year has shown us enough, like, be kind to people. And yeah, we say be kind to people and stuff, and a lot of people don't really follow that. Just be kind to people.
Right.
Change some things in your everyday life, to show, not even show people, but for
For
yourself.
yourself, yeah.
Um, like if you're not speaking abundance over your life, how you gonna get mad because you ain't got it? You got to put out that energy as if you already have it, even though you don't
Right.
physically tangible have it yet. You got
Right.
to put that energy out there as if you have it. I'll liken that to a situation at work. I shouldn't be talking about work, but I am because it's mess. Um, One of my coworkers, we doing a secret Santa at work, and it's basically I came up with it for basically us to show love to each other because this year has been hard enough on a lot of people, and if you can do it and feel comfortable with doing it, I was just like let us show love to each other. Let's switch gifts. Let's show some camaraderie. Let's have each other's back, especially at Christmas, because we don't know how hard somebody else might have it.
Right.
And So we doing Secret Santa, and everybody has to pick names. So there's one teacher, she picks the name out, and she goes, "Oh, I don't know this person." It's like, ma'am,
It don't
ain't
matter.
no. It's like, ma'am, ain't but a few of us here. How do you not know who this is? That means A, you putting out some fucked up energy because you don't want to know who this person is. And B, you about to be cheap about it. Cause check this out. So after she was like, "Oh, well, here go the paper of this person that I have." Okay, so they say kind of stuff they like. But then probably the next week, she goes, "Oh, are we having another dinner here at work? Are we having another dinner?" No. I said, "I don't know." But I shouldn't have been mean about it. See, got some fucked up energy because I was mean when I said no at first. So then after she said it, and I said, "You know what? I changed it." I had a pep talk with myself internally. I was like, "Bitch, that was mean. You need to do better. That is not who you are. That's mean." So then I said, let me think about it. Only because the last time we had a work dinner was probably because they on this specific teacher only contributed cold drinks and a case of water, but she want to fix a plate. And see, that's fucked up energy. You can't get something for nothing.
Well, I gotta be the devil's
No,
advocate. I gotta be the devil's advocate. Was she
no,
assigned cold drinks and water?
no.
So I mean, but what y'all was gonna drink if she didn't get it? Who else was gonna bring some cold
The
drinks and
other
water?
teacher who actually signed up for cold drinks.
Well, did she know there was a list?
Yes.
Well, maybe she signed up for the
She didn't
list.
sign up on the damn list.
Maybe she forgot to sign up, and she was just like,
No,
"Let me get something."
no. I'm about to tell you why. No. So this what happened.
I tried to help you out, Mo. I don't know.
She didn't sign up on the list first of all for the Thanksgiving gathering, and we told her the rules have always been we have a gathering at work, a dinner, or whatever for whatever holiday. If you don't bring nothing, you can't get nothing. Right or wrong?
I don't like that rule.
Well, bitch, you wouldn't.
I mean, I do understand if you don't bring anything to contribute to the dinner, then yes, I agree. You don't get nothing. But she brought something to contribute. Like y'all was gonna be thirsty just eating up all
No,
the
but
bread
this
and
is
shit.
not what happened. Let me tell you what happened. The other teacher who bought the cold drinks, she paid her. I don't even think she fucking paid her. I think she gambled away at Boomtown. But anyway, that's a casino in New Orleans, okay? So I think she gambled away at Boomtown. Cause here come the other teacher with the cold drinks and a case of water. And I said, "Hey girl, what you brought to the potluck?" She was like, "Oh, I let Miss So and So bring a case. Told Miss So and So to get a case of water on behalf of me, bitch."
Oh, okay. So now I get it. All right. She didn't bring it herself. She told somebody. I got quotation marks.
She told her friend, that's her teacher friend that she cool with, to get it for her because she done gambled all her damn money away. So then fast forward to the Secret Santa thing. I ain't got no money for $25 is too much. Or can we split it up where you buy little gifts all week and then it equal up to the $25 at the end of the week? No, 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 bitch. You buy one gift and it's $25, or you buy multiple gifts and you bring them on the last day that we work before we go on Christmas break, and it equal to $25. The limit is $25. Don't be trying to skip out on the shit. This is what I mean, y'all. By you can't get stuff and don't give nothing. So if you giving out scammer energy, that's the hell what you gonna get. Okay,
scammed.
Fuck around and not get no plate at the potluck. Playing with me because I count plates.
Not count plates. Oh,
I sure do,
boy. Well, I don't really like eating from a whole bunch of people anyway, so that don't even apply to me. I wouldn't even apply to me.
Well, half the staff, half our staff, aren't even really there, but that's neither here or there. But yeah, don't be giving out that That's scammer energy, y'all. Don't do
Right.
that. Cause somebody gonna try to scam you, whether it be the person you trying to scam and pull the wool over their eyes, or it's gonna be some other person that's unrelated to whatever you was just doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
Baby.
While you sitting up here trying to scam and not pay the whole $25 for this person gift and scam them out, don't let Boomtown get
Ma'am, I hope you just paid a little $25. You can go to Five Below. I promise you gonna
you.
find what you need. Just go to Five Below, sis. You can get a rack of gifts for
Oh
$25.
no, bitch! She tried to ask this evening when we was leaving work. She was like, "Can I bring my gifts tomorrow?" No, bitch, you cannot. Secret Santa is the end of the fucking week. You bring that shit the end of the week.
Why is she so hard up to bring these gifts in so early?
I hope that whoever she fuck over with this gift, because I know it's gonna be some mess. I hope it ain't the person I think it is, because I'm gonna let them fight. Because the rules have been explained. I'm gonna take my phone out like Aretha Franklin garber, so stole with the video camera and just tape it. And
Not let
I'm
them
not gonna
fight.
break it up.
Oh no, they obviously got some. They've been had it on their mind. They've been had it on their mind.
If they don't fight, I will. Shit.
That's not even this. Don't exude that energy, yo. Don't even listen to them. Usually, I'm the violent one. I don't know what's going on.
I know this is true. Normally, you the one with the problem, not me.
What is going on, yo? Oh, girl. But with all that being said, like energy is all about what you have going on the inside. Like I'm not gonna say it's easy to have good energy. Like this is something you really have to consciously work on for yourself. Because there's gonna be days where you wake up and you just ain't feeling it. I know I wake up sometimes and I'm just like, I ain't even here for today right now. I already got it on my mind. I already got an attitude, but then I have to redirect that energy. I have to do something that's going to reset everything for me. Because if I just go out into the world with this chip on my shoulder for no reason, I'm going to cause wreak other havoc in the world that's unnecessary.
You got to clear it out.
Gotta clear it out. Reset, restart.
Like y'all heard me just cussing and fussing about that. I need to sage myself down and calm down. I really do. I realize that after we get through doing this show, I need to sage and Palo Santo myself down.
Exactly. So in clearing out your energy and resetting it, for me, it's a couple of things that you have to do. I feel like it's being able to forgive yourself and also forgive others. So it's like, you know how Catholics, y'all know when y'all go to the priest, y'all ask for repentance, get baptized, you're washing your sins away, that type of stuff.
Oh, you gotta go to confession.
Go to confessions, all that stuff like that. Like that's basically resetting your energy. Now there's things you could do on your own because you can't always just go to church, or you can't do it that way. But in order to reset your energy, like you need to check yourself first and foremost. Acknowledge that you have a fucked up ass attitude. Take accountability for your fucked up ass attitude, and then change said attitude, heal that shit. Now you might talk to yourself. Sometimes I like to really just talk it out and try to figure out, why am I having this chip on my shoulder? What happened? Did I sleep wrong last night, or was it a dream, or did I get into it with somebody the night before and that energy just crossed on over? Like you need to address that, assess it, and then move the fuck on. Get you some Palo, like Dom said earlier. Get you some Palo Santo. Get you some sage. Go play your favorite song. Go stand outside under the sun.
One thing I like to do when I feel like at my lowest and I realize I'm exuding some fucked up energy, I like to take a bath. Baths are very soothing to me.
Cleansing. Yeah. Cleanse your body and your spirit at the same time.
Like I light a candle, a nice smelling fresh cotton candle or something like that. And I pour some this might be telling y'all how old I am. I pour some Epsom salt eucalyptus with peppermint.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah,
that sounds nice.
Set the tone and get the water as hot as I need it. And it just melts away. Like if I had a really fucked up day at work, I don't like to carry that energy home to my partner. I try to decompress before I see him, only because that's not right for him to for him to feel the wrath of whatever happened at work that was really fucked up, or
Right.
whatever happened, on the way home. So I try to, melt that away. And we have to do better in decompressing and melting, bad stuff away.
Right.
Don't hold it and carry and harbor it, because then, like we said earlier, the fucked up energy you had from whatever situation, you giving it back to other people, and
Right.
it's just a continuing cycle
Yep.
of, as the kids say, fucked up vibes, and we trying to stop, the cycle.
And then on top of that, I want to say something to those people out in the world who feel like it's necessary to hold on to everything that they go through, and they think that they are the superheroes in the world, and when anything goes bad, they think that if they just suppress it, it's gonna go away.
Mm-mm.
It's not going to go away. We've talked
Mm-mm.
about this before. It's all it's gonna do is just fester up at
Mm-hmm.
the bottom of your spirit, the bottom of your soul. That's it. It's gonna keep building and building. And every time something bad happens and you push it down, all you're doing is building up this pile of shit that's gonna explode.
And then one more bad thing gonna come, and then boom,
Exactly. Now
a ticking time
you
bomb.
didn't broke the camel's back, and now what you gonna do? You can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing. You gotta fucking fix the damn thing. So it's best to deal with anything that happens in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Don't spread that fucked up ass energy, because it's not going to help anything. It's not going to cause or solve anything. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, things are going to happen. Life is all about good and bad things happening. But you need to learn how to deal with it. You need to learn how to overcome it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what life is all about. You go through shit, you come out of shit, and then you have some fun shit to do, and then you go through it again. Like it's just how you choose to how you choose to live your life. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
know, girl, this this speech of mine.
You preaching today.
But yeah, like it's all about how you choose to live your life. And if you choose to be on some fuck shit, if you choose to be sad and miserable for the rest of your life, do that in your own little corner, in your own little chair.
Throw your own fucking pity party. Do not come over here with that shit.
Please don't spread that to nobody
Mm-mm.
else. And I really feel bad, especially like for kids that are in households with fucked up ass parents that haven't dealt with their own trauma, and they just
Mm-hmm.
spill that off into these babies, and now these babies growing up being fucked up as individuals because that's all they really know. That's all
Mm-hmm.
they know. So y'all gotta stop it. Please stop transferring y'all fucked up ass shitty energy
Mm-hmm.
to everybody else.
And
Don't do
then
it.
too, before you even have kids, like work on yourself. Like whatever traumas you're dealing with that can, hinder your energy from being positive, more
Yes.
positive than negative. Like work on that before you have a kid, before you bring kids into that madness. Because me, I know y'all know what I do. I don't hide it anymore because B said don't. But in my job, I'm around children, and I know that children exhibit, habits from their parents. So if you're a parent with bad energy, your children exude that, they carry out that, they keep that, and you wonder why. You're looking at them like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same shit you was doing.
Right.
That's all that
You
is.
just looking in the mirror. And then on top of that, I, I do I do I encourage people to be very mindful about having kids,
Mm-hmm.
but I know shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you had a little bit too fun. You let him shoot up the club. It is what it is. But now that you're bringing life into this world, that should be a shift changer for you. You would
Mm-hmm.
think, I would hope that you would want to have the best for your child. I would hope that you would want to provide an environment for your child that is conducive to their growth.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I'm not gonna say most people do have that thought to, let me bring my child into this healthy environment. But there are some individuals who haven't grown up yet that think it's okay to just smoke, drink, and do whatever the hell and live their life because it's their life, and they don't know how to be selfless in the moment.
Or I'm an adult. My
I could do
kids
what I
not
want.
paying attention to me. Your children, trust me. As a teacher, children pay attention to the adults in their lives.
Everything.
You
Everything.
don't think that kids notice stuff? They do. Cause even my students notice stuff. Like when I come into work and say I woke up on the wrong side of bed, I'm having to get myself together. The kids always ask me, "Are you okay?" And I'll be like, "Mm-hmm, mm-hmm," and I have to take my little time and get myself together. The thing is, you cannot take whatever energy or whatever is messing with you. You cannot take that out on others, as we've said multiple times this episode. Whatever is bothering you, let it go, release it, however you need to, but don't push
Don't
that
put
on
it
other
on
people.
nobody else.
Do not inflict that harm on other people, because when you do, you release the karmic energy, because whatever you're doing, even if it's positive, it comes back to you. So you, not just in a negative sense, like you do fucked up shit like in the past, it may not come back to bite you like right then.
Oh, but it's gonna come for that
Bitch,
ass.
give it 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, however, it's gonna come back.
Karma is a
So
bitch
be
and very
super
real.
mindful of how you treat people, how you handle situations, because as we've been shown, the cosmos gives us different situations. Well, no, they don't. They give us the same situation over and over to see if we're gonna keep fucking up. That's all it is.
Get the same stupid ass test. You got the answers and yet you
And it
still
could be it
fail.
could be 5 years apart. You just be like, bitch, I already did this.
You
Don't
failed. That's why.
Yeah. Don't fuck up and do it again.
Yo, I
That's
didn't
all.
fail so many tests before. But that's all right though. I passed them. I eventually passed them, but I didn't fail so many tests.
Man, look.
And then what you saying, Cosmos, that just sparked something in my head. So I heard we supposed to be getting superpowers on the 21st, y'all.
Bitch, I'm waiting. I'm gonna be off work too. Woo!
We supposed to be getting superpowers. What kind of superpower you think you gonna have?
Me? I don't know, cause I already be reading people. Let me see. If I could pick a superpower I'm gonna get on the 21st, let me see. Hmm, that's a hard one. You go first, cause I ain't really thought about it to make a joke about it on Twitter. I Hold on.
I think one of my powers, I would love to teleport. I mean, I would like to teleport for my own selfish, lazy reasons.
I know what the reason is too.
For real, so I don't have to get up and like I'm in bed. If I gotta use the bathroom, guess what? Boop, teleport right to the toilet. If I'm in bed and I don't feel like walking to the kitchen, boop, teleport to the refrigerator. Like for some selfish ass shit. Other than that, I would like to I want to do something very dramatic, like have fire come from my hands and I could just burn people or some shit like that. Like I want something very just dramatic.
I thought about this the other day when I was laughing at other people's jokes about the 21st. If I had a power, I would probably be like Jean Grey from X-Men. Like she's the all-powerful mutant. Like she's more powerful than Professor X.
That would be
like she can read people's minds. She can teleport. She can
do
take
everything.
Other people's power. She can destroy shit. Like
I want to take other people's power. That's what I want to do, and then use it on them.
She can transform like in X3, The Last Stand. How she died from X-Men 2. X United,
and it came back.
Yeah, so in X3 they brought her back. But she was in a river, and so like she raised the water and then threw it back at all of them.
Yeah, I think I would like to do that too. That was a good one. That's a good one. That was a good one. I didn't think about her.
That's my comic book nerd side.
Yeah, do a little bit of everything. But I'm sorry, we got way off.
Or you could be like Cyclops.
I just don't like the name Cyclops.
But you could be like something else. But just have his power. Like you already got your glasses. You take your glasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all he.
I just want to take other people's powers and just borrow them. Like I just want to be able to borrow other people's powers. I don't really want that responsibility of holding on to a power, except for teleporting. I will keep my teleportation, but everything else, I just want to borrow people's shit. Let me borrow it, use it, test it out for a little bit, give it back. That's what I want to do.
Sometimes I would like to be Wolverine.
Oh yeah, he was a bad.
Come out when you piss me off.
He was a bad mother. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or a Storm. That's my girl. That's my girl.
So if you make me mad enough, I just throw a hurricane at you.
Girl. That's what I say. I just want something very dramatic. Like when you make me mad, like you see it, you know? Cause I already when I
you
get
can
mad,
strike somebody with lightning. You just be like,
right? Cause already when I get mad, like my insides start to burn in my hands. Like when I get real mad,
really?
my insides get so hot, and it's like my hands start itching. It's like I really want to just burn somebody. It is so bad. And I've always had to know. I be scared that something's really gonna come on my hands. But y'all, and this is so true, y'all. I'm so serious. Anytime I get like really mad and I know I can't do something about it in that moment, I just start burning up on the inside. I'd be like, man, I start pacing. I gotta chew my tongue because that shit start tingling. It's just,
but you really have a problem.
That's why I learned very early how to redirect my energy, because I didn't know what the world was going on with me.
You sound like a Jean Grey already, cause
girl, that's why I had to learn how to redirect my energy early. Like,
that's what she did when she went to the school for the gifted. She knew she had all this power, and then like when people would make her mad at school, they had to teach her how to like navigate all her power and like, harness it. Exactly. That's basically it.
That's why I just want to borrow people's shit. I don't want to have to learn how to do it. It's too much. It's
like,
too
much.
Bitch,
you made me mad. I'm gonna touch you. Boom! I took whatever it was you had.
Thank you. Boop. Now I'm about to use it on you.
You out of here.
but back to the subject at hand. Woo! We've touched on some shit, and energy is a real thing. Like, please be mindful, be intentional about it. Like, if you see or come into contact with somebody that their energy is just off and things just don't feel right, trust that intuition. Please just walk the other way or transfer your energy on them and make them smile, make them happy, and you just switch up the whole situation. Like, you have the power to do whatever the fuck it is you want to do. Don't let somebody have more power over you. I told y'all before, don't let these hoes take your power. Don't let these hoes take your power.
Okay? Word. Don't let these hoes take your power. Woo.
But with that being said, do you have any last thoughts, any last comments?
Probably y'all don't mind us when we'll be talking about, like, because this is how we are every day when we talk to each other. My boyfriend likes to say that both of us, something wrong with me and B, because then he'll be like, oh, a dog. He said we'll be talking, and then I just jump to something else. Like, we was in Walmart looking at something specific on our list one day, and then I was like, oh, some eucalyptus. And he was like, see? But anyway,
you needed that, though, because you probably needed it. I need to go get me some. I want some fresh eucalyptus so I can put it in my shower.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I want.
And then the steam, I hit it. See, y'all gonna learn self-care from us, listen to us, because we be doing shit.
Girl, that's exactly what I need.
But any, like, real clothing thoughts, probably just, like B said, just, don't be projecting your horrible-ass energy on other people. Find a way to decompress from whatever it was that was bothering you. And, give some positive energy. Be a light. Don't be no fucking inferno of heat like Jean Grey on X-Men and just destroy shit because you upset. Okay? Don't do that.
Please don't.
And don't be like Wolverine because you got mad somebody slapped you or somebody called you a bitch and your claws come out. Don't do that. Okay?
You might need to do that. Who knows? I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
But treat others how you would like to be treated. The golden rule, as we said on this episode and the religion episode. That's the golden rule. Like, don't treat people because it eventually comes back to you.
Yes.
Whether it be at that moment, that day, next week, the month after, 5 years from now, 20 years from now. It'll slap you in the face and then you'll be like, oh, fuck. Okay, that was what that was from.
Right. Yep.
Or it might not even make a connection.
You're right. But just don't be surprised if something crazy happened. If you can't connect to something, just be like, I must have fucked up. Either in my past life or a couple of years ago, I fucked up somewhere.
Or whoever I was. That's another thing I would love to get into. It's like, who was I in my past life?
I think I know who I was. One of my people.
Probably.
I feel like in my past life, I was Langston Hughes' lover.
Bitch.
I always felt like I was a gay man. So I feel like I was Langston Hughes' lover back in the day.
Interesting. That's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I feel like I was a Creole woman in my past life, maybe.
You probably were a Creole priestess or something.
Yeah, because I know too much stuff to be knowing. You know,
Yep.
it's so weird. And it feels comfortable to me when I use it.
Yep. See, I would
I
like to think about
We
the
need to
even
find
before
people to
that
help us
to
to
find
find
out
that
past
out.
life. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I know for a fact I was definitely a gay man in my past life. I know
because you
for a
have
fact.
big masculine.
I do. And I was like, I want to say I was like one of them fine ass tall, like
Suave
very
chocolate.
suave, yeah, masculine men's, but I loved me a man, and I still love me a man to this day. I'm just not a tall man.
A tall glass of chocolate milk.
I'm a stout glass of chocolate milk.
Bitch, you are a stout glass of Bailey.
This is
With a
true.
shot of Jameson.
With a shot of fucking Jameson. You are so right. I am.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but yes, moving on, y'all. Make sure y'all follow us on Twitter at RPB_podcast. Follow us on Instagram at Rum Punch and Beignets podcast. YouTube, Rum Punch and Beignets. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Rum Punch and Beignets also on Snapchat. And then email us. Tell us how you feel about this karmic energy transference. Talk to us about any of our past episodes at RP and spell out and B podcast at gmail.com. And you can connect with us on all of those platforms. You can DM us. You can just talk to us. Let us know what's up with you and we'll respond. We also will be starting some Teedies giveaways for the next month. So that'll be every week for the next month. We're going to ask some questions pertaining to all of our episodes, which you have to get correct, and then some other little goody stuff. So we're going to be partnering with a lot of different businesses. So make sure y'all keep an eye out on that. What else?
So that means be sure to subscribe to on our website.
Yes. You gotta follow everything.
Check out our socials for more info on the giveaways. Because then that means we know you listening to the show if you answer all the questions correctly.
Exactly.
Your favorite Teedies are in a giving mood this holiday season. So come on, let us give you some stuff. Like your favorite Teedies do. And happy holiday, friends. And we'll see y'all next week right before Christmas.
All right. Peace.